What's up, guys? It's Manchester United game day. Today we are playing Grimsby Town in the Carabao Cup. It is a domestic league game. So today we wanted to do things a little bit different. Per Sid's idea that we were going to do like a little pre-match coverage just so that we could talk about our expectations for the game and kind of what we should be expecting against a lower division side. Again, with the Manchester United Mighty Red. So that's what we're going to be chatting today. So Sid, you want to hop into it?
Yeah, sounds good, Millie. Well, I mean, it's a big day. Is this our first game in the Carabao Cup?
Yeah, this is opening day of the tournament for us. So
Yeah, big day. Big day for Emerin, big day for the
yeah,
team.
yeah,
Got to show out today,
hundred
especially
percent.
like you said, against a team in the lower division
Yeah,
because
no excuses.
notoriously, I would say, at least from my time watching Manchester United, lower division teams show up to play. And
Yes.
United almost, from what I've seen,
Yeah.
has had really bad luck with those games.
Yeah, 100%. And I think like a part of that, a key thing portion of that, like Grimsby Town has scored their last 5 goals off set pieces.
Mm,
And we know set pieces are a weak point for Manchester United, so there is a little bit of a worry there as far as like the set piece is concerned. Because to your point, the teams in the lower division, they're waiting for opportunities like that to capitalize on.
100%.
So today is going to be really important that United is organized. I think today was a perfect opportunity for Cunha, Membo, to get their first goals for the club. I also think the results wise, we should be looking at a minimum of 4 to 5-0. It for the result. I mean, I think anytime Manchester United is playing against a lower division team, the expectation is that they're going to handle the game comfortably. Now, Ruben has had his time. He's had his preseason. He's got his players. He's 9 months into the job, still without back-to-back wins. So in the Premier League, at least. So this is an opportunity to really capitalize on the fact that we haven't had any other midweek games so far. And this is the first opportunity to really show his ideal vision of what the team should look like. Today, there's no excuses. It has to get done. And it has to be a very deliberate, purposeful, and very clear victory. It shouldn't be a close game. Grimsby Town shouldn't be creating opportunities. They shouldn't be pinning us back. They shouldn't be able to break through the press consistently. We should literally see Man United trap the ball in their half for over 80% of the game and be taking copious amounts of shots, copious amounts of big opportunities created, and we need to see a goal fest. That is what needs to be seen today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. And to switch topics a
Uh
little
oh.
bit,
Uh oh.
just just want to touch on something you were just telling me about
Yeah.
with Kobbie Mainoo.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah. My guy. I mean, let's just put it out there. Kobbie Mainoo was rated the third best young talent in the entire world of football last year. I think if we have a manager who is unwilling to incorporate a young talent who was born and raised in Manchester, England, grew up playing for Manchester United, came through the academy ranks, won an academy FA Cup, won a full FA Cup, won a Carabao Cup with Manchester United, and played in an England European final with the English national team, as well as playing consistently for them the entire tournament. You're telling me a player of that caliber cannot be worked into your system? It's actually diabolical, mind blowing. And I tweeted about it and I said it's arrogance and ignorance from Ruben
Mm-hmm.
Amorim leaving Kobbie Mainoo on the bench. And I'll say it again. I am not ever going to be bashing players from the team. Who gets the blame will always be the manager, right? The
100%.
manager set us up for failure last game with the substitutions he made and left Kobbie Mainoo on the bench. It cost us the game, literally. So my question, like to Ruben, is what happened to allowing the best players to play first? Are the best players not the ones that should be out on the field? Kobbie Mainoo is Ruben. Hear me. Kobbie Mainoo is the best midfielder at Manchester United currently. So he's not. He shouldn't be competing with Bruno Fernandes. Let's also just throw that out there. If Kobbie if Kobbie Mainoo and Bruno Fernandes are competing for the same position, then you as a manager do not understand your players or the caliber of your players and your players' specialties and what they are the best at. Bruno Fernandes is a creative. Imagine him like a writer or a musician, Ruben. He is a creative. He needs an outlet to be creative. The only way Bruno Fernandes can do that is if he's higher up on the field. He is a 10. That is his best position in attacking positions. We want to create opportunities for Cunha, Membo. That's what Bruno Fernandes does and can do and should be doing. And a manager who understands the game and your personnel on your team would be playing Bruno Fernandes in the appropriate position. Additionally, a player like Kobbie Mainoo, who we know is a box-to-box midfielder who can influence the attack, but is also exceptional in the tackle, defense, tracking runners, has the athleticism, has the strength. It is actually diabolical that I watched Manuel Ugarte step on the field before Kobbie Mainoo last game. And I will never forgive Ruben Amorim for that. And if Kobbie Mainoo leaves Manchester United, we will come for you, Ruben Amorim. I swear it, because you are actually dismantling the core of what it means to be Manchester United. Youth, courage, success. Those are the three pillars of which Manchester United has existed upon for the last 2.5 decades that I've been watching this team. And I'll be damned if I watch a manager who's never even won back-to-back Premier League games sell one of our best players and ruin the core of what this club truly represents in youth, courage, and success by obliterating all of our Carrington graduates. You already got 101 and we let it go. We're not going to let you get rid of a second black Manchester United Carrington graduate. It is unacceptable from Ruben Amorim. We will not accept that. Absolutely unacceptable. So today, we better see 5 goals, Ruben. We better see some intricate football. We better see some goals. We better see a goal fest. And if not, we will keep singing for your head. The Amorim out will continue to trend until we start to see things turn around. It's quite frankly not good enough. So today, Grimsby Town, it better be 5-0 minimum. I'm telling you, we better show up today, Ruben, because if you can't do it on a day like today, it's safe to say you're just not the guy for the job. Sorry for my spiel, but that is how I'm feeling right now. This Kobbie Mainoo stuff has got me heated because he embodies what Manchester United is.
He's an amazing player.
Amazing player and is the core of the club. This is what the club was built on. Youth, courage, success. I mean, come on. I mean, Ruben, do you even know who oh man, I don't even want to get into it. But do you know the history of the club that you are coaching? Do you? Because you wouldn't be getting rid of players like Kobbie Mainoo if you did. That's all I'll say. So anyway, let's focus on today's game.
Yes.
Let's focus on today's game because Kobbie Mainoo better not go anywhere. This better be all cap. This better be all fake, whatever you want to call it. It better all be speculation and better blow over immediately. And yeah, I think today it's a great opportunity and it has to be taken. I think the job, 9 months into the job with less wins than games played, I think it's safe to say the job is on the line. If Ineos is trying to turn Manchester United into ODG Nice, we don't want that. Time for you to sell the club. We want to see proper football. We want to see attacking football. We want to see a team who knows what they're doing and looks like they know how to play the game. That's what we're asking for. Proper substitutions as well from the manager, from the bench. That is how you manage a game. We're subbing on defenders when we need a win. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. I'm getting really sick. I'm almost at the end of my rope with Ruben Amorim and what Ineos are doing at the club. So anyway, to conclude, Grimsby Town versus Manchester United. Today, it is massively important that we actually see any remnants of what you're trying to create. If we cannot see it against Grimsby Town, Ruben, then you do not have an actual system that is good enough for this club. That's a fact. It has to be seen today. It must be clear what you're trying to do and how it's going to work. Yeah.
Just quick question for you, Millie. So with all of that,
Yeah.
Who would be your key players to put on the field today? Obviously, you know, Bruno will play.
Yeah.
I know you've seen the lineup already, right? Or
No, it's not out. It won't come out until closer to game time. Yeah.
So who would be your key players? Obviously, we'd love to see Mainoo on the field.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Well,
Bruno, but who would be your key players?
That's such a good question. If we have to play with this terrible formation that the manager wants to stick with, then it at least needs to shift to a 3-5-2. I mean, if you are watching the way we are playing, we are getting overran and outrun in the midfield every single game, week after week after week after week. We need another midfielder. So automatically a 3-5-2 gives us three midfielders in the middle. It automatically solves our mismatch in the midfield. My midfield three would be Casemiro, Kobbie Mainoo, Bruno Fernandes. The Kobbie Mainoo and Casemiro right behind Bruno Fernandes, who would be the attacking midfielder. Because remember, Ruben, Bruno Fernandes has scored the most goals. He had the most productive season of a midfielder in Premier League history, playing as the number 10. So I personally would maybe play a guy who scored the most goals and most assists from the midfield in that same position in which he did that previously.
Reasonable.
That's just me. So Kobbie Mainoo, Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes, my midfield three every single game of the season. That would never change. That would be my midfield three every single time. If Casemiro needs a breather, okay, fine, Mason Mount can come in for one game. That's it. Back three, Euro's been unbelievable. De Ligt's been fantastic. Harry Maguire should be playing. He's not a substitute to throw on at the end of the game to lump balls in, hoping he'll win a header. It's an absolute waste of his ability. Luke Shaw, I'm sorry, hasn't played enough minutes in recent years to be starting this consistently. And he's so injury prone. It's almost high risk to be playing Luke Shaw this consistently. So my back three would be Euro, Maguire in the middle, De Ligt on the right. That's my back three. Wide wing backs, Dorgu has been fine. He can play on the left. On the right, I guess I would have to put Ahmad, even though I hate him in the wing-back position because it doesn't allow him to actually flourish attacking-wise, which we know Ahmad is a very tricky, dynamic attacking player. But due to this formation, he's also been handcuffed. So I guess, because I don't have other options, I would put him out there on the right. And then the front two, easy. Cunha, Membo. Boom. Front two. That's it. That's all we need. That formation wins us every single game if we have to play in this formation. Otherwise, 4-3-3 solves all of our issues. But that's a whole other conversation for another day. So let's see what happens today against Grimsby Town. Very, very clear victory is what we need to see today. Anything else will be disappointing.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for those thoughts, Millie.
Yeah, of course.
Very insightful.
I got a little heated about the Kobbie thing.
Fair. It's you're obviously very passionate about the team, passionate about the players.
When you've been supporting a club for 25 years, since I was literally an infant, it pisses me off when I see the core, the values of the club being stripped away. And then to see someone like Sir Jim claim to love the club and to have been a lifelong fan, but you're not as mad as me after watching these games? Come on, man. It's just sickening. So yeah, if these guys actually care about the club, because oh my God, I gotta stop. I don't want to go. Yeah.
Thank you for those thoughts, Melly. We'll see what happens with this first game in the Carabao Cup for Manchester United. Yes,
and we'll see you after.
Yeah, we will see you right after with our thoughts on the actual outcome and the actual game.
Yeah. So see you at post-match.
See you.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.